Boa tarde. Say, wouldn't it be interesting to do something a little bit different in this vlog and do a try video? I said, trying out some kind of food or beverage. I thought that might be fun, and particularly as a Canadian here in Angola, I thought it would be interesting to try out some junk food. In particular, that it would be great to try some Angolan junk food. The thing about Angolan junk food, though, in having gone through the supermarkets, is it's actually a bit hard to find. There's certainly plenty of potato chips, and there are plenty of Cadbury bars, but like I've had Cadbury before. And there's Coca Cola. It's manufactured right here in Lubango, but Coca Cola doesn't change that much from one country to another. There are changes, but they're pretty subtle. I wasn't actually able to find any candy that was manufactured here in Angola, well, although there were plenty of Angolan soft drinks. So the nearest that I could get was candy from South Africa. So I'm going to sample a couple of different chocolate bars from South Africa and a couple of different drinks from Angola, and we'll see just what I make of them and how good they are and how I can explain what it is they taste like to those of you who are presumably watching from Canada and wonder, so what's it like? So let's get started with the first one. So first of all, I'm going to try the Nikki bar. It says on the wrapper that it is 22% coconut. That seems like an awful lot of coconut. I'm wondering if this will just taste pretty much like a Bounty bar. I suppose so. That's my go-to reference for chocolate and coconut. But let's see how it tastes. Okay, it's good. You have to be somebody who really likes your coconut because it is mostly coconut. And coconut tastes good, though I would say at the same time, coconut's a bit dry. It's not really moist coconut. I don't know, maybe this has just been sitting on the shelf in the ShopRite for a while. But I personally prefer my coconut bars to be just a little bit more moist than that. Still, that's pretty good. So next, let's try one of the beverages. There's certainly no end of different soft drinks available here in Lubango. In particular, plenty of Coca Cola knockoffs. And that's pretty much what I'm expecting from Zip here. But I don't know, it's got that second P in its name, so maybe that means it's got a little bit more zip than your average caffeinated beverage. Give it a taste. Though, frankly, all I'm really anticipating from it is that this will taste about as good as your store brand cola. Yeah, I think I called that. This is pretty much exactly what I would expect if I had bought a bottle of Co-op brand cola back in Canada. It tastes pretty much exactly like that, where you go, yeah, that was definitely cola, but there was nothing really special about it. It does taste, though, like there might be a bit more sugar in this than in a Canadian soft drink. So maybe that's what the extra P is indicating? Well, still, that's perfectly fine for a cola. Let's move on to the other chocolate bar. So Lion is sold as a package of 3, and no, I'm not going to eat all 3 of them. I'm just gonna sample one of these chocolate bars. Says that it's chocolate wafer caramel. That sounds pretty good. I don't really know what it compares to, just looking at it. What I would get in Canada that would be comparable. But I don't know, maybe this is going to be similar to a Twix bar? Can't be sure, but I think this will be pretty good. I like caramel, so. Okay, that takes a lot of chewing, not just because of the caramel, it's just really a mouthful. There's so much in just one bite of that chocolate bar. And that's pretty good, but you gotta be the kind of person who really wants to chew on something because it doesn't go down quick. That caramel takes a lot of chewing to get down. But yeah, and it has a pretty good aftertaste too. This, I think, is a quality chocolate bar. I can't really say what it compares to, though. I wouldn't say that it tastes like a Twix. It actually tastes more like a cookie. The wafer content is just high enough that it's a bit like having a chocolatey caramel cookie. Well, we have one drink left to go. And we're once again trying out a Zip brand. This time, of course, it's Maracuja. And if you're wondering what was Maracuja, that we would call it passion fruit in Canada. So I really don't know what to make of this because I'm not a fruit person, as some of you may know. And I mean, just the scent, having taken the lid off, I don't really like it. But I am going to give this an honest shot. And I think I bought this primarily because, maracuja is something that you see served a lot here in Angola. So this feels a bit more authentically Angolan than, your cola would be. So I'll give it a try. Okay, that wasn't bad. It's very, very sweet. I mean, it's passion fruit, and it tastes authentically like passion fruit. Of course, it's fizzy. So if you want your passion fruit to fizzle, rather than just having a drink of probably some ceres, maracuja. No, that was perfectly good. Well, okay, so I have discovered 2 drinks and 2 chocolate bars and what they're like. I might do some more videos in the future if I find some more interesting junk food, in particular if I can find some more things that were made locally here. I think I will definitely do another video if I can achieve that. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this interesting. Ciao, ciao.